How could a good God allow evil? As a Christian, you should know how to answer that question. And as an atheist, can you really ask that honestly? If God decided to get rid of all the evil in the world, would you be okay with God starting with you tonight? Can you honestly make that request and know that in the morning you won't be alive? Can you honestly ask that question? If you were in a court with Mr. Adolf and you both stand before the judge, you plead your case, is the judge going to be just in just judging Mr. Adolf? Or is he going to be just in judging both of you according to what you've done? The judge would be just in judging both of you according to what you have done. For God, his standard is perfection. Like perfect circle, if you can imagine that. We are all squares. And the standard in civil court in America is square. But God is a holy God, and he is a just God, and he requires perfection with no blemishes. With that being said, the punishment for not fitting in to the square is hell. The punishment is death. The wages of sin is death. We are paid in death for our sin. And rightly so, because God is holy, and God is the judge, and he's the creator. How can we tell him that he's wrong? And since we're not perfect, since we are not a circle, we can't pay for that debt. We can't pay those wages. So that debt is just naturally incurred on ourselves, on our soul. But there's someone who comes along and pays that and took that penalty for you and I. No matter if you've done this or that, on any kind of spectrum of sin, it's sin. And that's the problem. We're all square. We've all sinned, and we all fall short of the holiness of God. But Jesus pays that. And Jesus makes us holy because he's holy. So that when we stand before God on Judgment Day, he doesn't see a square. He sees his creation made perfect because of his Son, because of his blood.